What's going on, guys? Welcome to Inside the Horseshoe Podcast. My name is Matt, and today we're going to be talking about the potential third round of interviews for the head coach position for the Indianapolis Colts and whether or not I think it's a good idea or a bad idea. Now, understandably so, there are Colts fans out there that do not like the idea of a third round of interviews. There's fans out there that said, hey, listen, you did 2 rounds of interviews. Some of them went on for a very, very, very long time. You should know who the right person is. You should know who you want, and you should hire them now. That way you can get that staff put together and we can focus on the draft. It's understandable that people want this done and over with, okay? It's also understandable because the longer you take, the more likely that some of the coaches that your potential head coach wants to bring in won't be available anymore. Like, who knows? Maybe Raheem Morris wanted Evero to be the defensive coordinator. Well, he's now the Panthers defense coordinator, so it's too late. You can't get him now. So it's understandable that some fans want this to get done so you can get the best coordinators, the best coaching staff put together for your head coach. In my opinion, though, I'm cool with the third round of interviews. In fact, I would prefer them to do a third round of interviews if they're not 1,000% sure who the right man is. You have to make sure you get the right guy. You can't rush into it. I mean, Chris Ballard did say, hey, we're going to be patient when it comes to finding the right guy. We're going to get the right man. Like, don't worry about that. We're going to get the right man for the job. We're not going to rush into it. We're going to take our time. We're going to be patient, and we're going to get our guy. Like, don't worry. We're obviously going to have a head coach. So I'm cool with us doing 3 rounds of interviews. Honestly, if they wanted to do 4 rounds, I'd be okay with that as long as they get the right man for the job. And here's another benefit too. The finalist that they have for this position, they're not going to go anywhere else. The Cardinals is the only other organization looking for a head coach. And their finalists are not also our finalists. Like, we have completely different finalists than they do. So we don't have to worry about Brian Callahan going to Arizona because the Cardinals told him, hey, we're going to go in a different direction. We don't have to worry about Raheem Morris. We don't have to worry about, Shane Steichen. We don't have to worry about those guys going to Arizona. So we can take as much time as possible and get our right man, right? Like, we don't have to worry about losing our guys to another team. Now, maybe they decide, you know what? I'm just going to go back to where I coached last year. I'm just going to be the offense coordinator next season for the Bengals or for the Eagles, or I'm going to be the defensive coordinator for the Rams or, the Giants, yada, yada, yada. Like, that could happen, sure, but I doubt it. I mean, if they've been in it for this long, I think they really want that job, okay? Like, there was somebody on Twitter, I can't remember the username, but they actually said, nobody wants to be the head coach of the Indianapolis Colts. Nobody wants this job. Are you stupid? Are you stupid? We have 3 guys that could be really, really good head coaches. One that potentially could be a pretty good head coach as well with Steichen, Morris, Callahan, and Wink Martindale. That all really want to be the head coach for the Indianapolis Colts. If they didn't want to be, they would just go back to their previous team. Or they would just be a defensive coordinator or an offensive coordinator somewhere else by now. But that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen at all. So, me personally, I like that they're doing this. I like that they're taking time finding the right man for the job. They're going to get a really good head coach. Like, don't worry about that. They're going to get a really good head coach, and I have faith, especially with a guy like Raheem Morris, that they're going to put together a really solid coaching staff. And that's going to do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new or if you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate if you would click that subscribe button. Also, click the bell icon so you're notified when I upload a video or when I go live. If you like this video, smack that like button. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Do you like the idea of potentially 3 rounds of interviews for the head coach position, or would you prefer them not to do 3 rounds of interviews? Let me know in the comments down below. And also, if you have a Twitter, make sure you follow me on Twitter at horseshoe_pod. There's a link in the description down below. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Matt, Bleed Blue, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you watch one of these other 2 videos. They're cool. Also, if you're new, please click the subscribe button as well as the bell icon. I greatly appreciate your support.